Hello, kids. We're going to read you a book today, and it's a story of something called the Jazz Fest that happens here in New Orleans. And the name of the story is Happy Jazz Fest. It happens once a year where the ponies usually trot, deep down in the city that some say Care forgot. See, the festival takes place at a horse racetrack. And right when the horses stop running, we go out and do the festival. It's a place to have fun. You can act downright silly. It's right in the heart of Chili Gentilly. That's the neighborhood that it's in. Everybody knows that. Okay, it's the last week in April and the first weekend in May. It's where all the great bands and musicians come to play. That's for sure. There's 14 stages and bands come from all over the world, and it's more music in one place at one time than anything. It's just music, music, music. That's what people love at the Jazz Fest. You're going to hear, it's a place where you're going to hear the best of the best, because there's only one New Orleans Jazz Fest. And most all the musicians are from New Orleans, because there's so much music in New Orleans. This is a man called Dr. John. He's famous. So unfold your blanket and open your chair. You can set up a base camp right here in Congo Square. See, Congo Square is one of the stages, and it has funk and rhythm and blues and African music and all kinds of stuff like that. That's the Congo Square stage. Congo Square was downtown where the first Africans played their music in America. It's named after that. Be prepared to dance, to see what's all the rage. Because when a New Orleans brass band gets up on that stage, you know the brass band, they play in the second lines. And when the brass band is playing on stage, you're going to start doing the second line or just hop around to that music. That music is dance music. The festival, it's an overload of your senses. It's sight, it's smell, and sound. So hop onto the racetrack and take a lap around. And here's all the different things. The food, the crafts, the music. It's all mixed together out at the festival. There are arts and crafts and food booths galore. Take it all in. See what's in store. So that's the food booths where the foods are. There's 85 food booths. There's 100 craft booths. People making things by hand. Beautiful artworks they make. But the food, it's all from New Orleans and all from Louisiana. So you know it's the best food in the world. It's our food. Now around this great fairground, maybe you'll find Big Chief Bodalis or a New Orleans second line. So Big Chief Bodalis, that's the Mardi Gras Indians. At Jazz Fest, you got 3 or 4 parades a day. Some of them are second line with the Social Aid and Pleasure Club and a brass band. And some of them are the Mardi Gras Indians parading around. And you can just fall in and dance behind them. You can go to the blues tent. You can go to the gospel tent. If you're lucky, you'll catch Mavis Staples. What would Jazz Fest be without Quint Davis? That is me. I am in this book. I'm coming up because I make the festival. It's funny, my name is there. So this is the gospel tent, which is all gospel music, singing from the soul for real. It's a great experience, the gospel tent. People don't get to see real gospel too much. So it's me that manages the festival and puts it together. And it says, me, he's the man with the plan. He's been here from the start. Keep your eyes peeled for him to fly by in his cart. And that is me. Because I have a golf cart and I zoom around. My golf cart is fast. And I've got the plan for the festival. I am the man with the plan. And I am in the book. "7 days are far too short for an event that's so much fun. It seems when it's almost over, the fest has just begun. And there's people out there, and they're having picnics, and they have flags that they put up. It's beautiful, particularly on a beautiful day." Now, when the Neville brothers come on stage, you know the end's in sight. It's time to take a walk around and look for that last good bite of food. But the Neville brothers, who are real brothers, they always play last. They're the last music of the festival. And this is Cyril Neville, and he's the last one to talk. And he says, everybody's in a race, the human race. And he says, we're Nevilles and you're all Nevilles too. And so the Neville brothers is the last thing every year. Insights here. So it gets down to only 90 minutes left for the funk, the food, and the fun. The festival comes to an end when the Neville brothers are done. So here we see the clock is ticking, going to the end of the festival with 90 minutes left, and all the food and music is running around out there. Then a lull falls over the crowd because a year will have to pass before the festival goers can walk on the infield grass. And that's when it's over. And everybody has a pain in their heart because they can't come back for a whole nother year. And they all just go out. Well, I wouldn't say they go out sad. They go out happy. They've had a good time. They've been dancing. They've been drinking. They've been eating. And so, but they're sorry that it's over. But they're happy. So it says, 7 glorious days make us stand up and cheer. Happy Jazz Fest, everybody. We'll see y'all again next year. Bye.